Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in real quick today. My live streams are normally about 10 to 30 minutes, depending on how many questions everybody asks. So I'll be here till 3:30. But today's format, I'm going to be going over, hi, Speed. I'm going to be going over just a new tool that AT&T released on their website today. They used to have a similar thing, but the UX is way better. So I'm going to go over that real quick. And then I kind of want to hear what you guys' predictions are for 2021 in the world of telecom. And I guess I have a ton of new subscribers for the PS5 dream job. So I can answer any questions you have about that as well. We extended the deadline for that. So the deadline used to close on, I believe it was this Thursday, but now the deadline is closing next Monday, and we announced the winner on a live stream on Tuesday. So yeah, if anybody has any questions about that, then I am more than willing to answer any of those. Let me check the comments real quick. Kaishan asked, is the PS5 physical or digital? What is the giveaway? I don't know. It's physical and digital. Like, I'm announcing it digitally, but you get a physical thing. You get the PS5. It's real. We have it. So yeah, I'll be announcing that on Tuesday, Kaishan, next Tuesday, if you want to tune in for that. And Tony says, I have questions on 5G. Cool, ask them, and I'll see if I can answer them. We also have a professional on the comments today, Sneed Mobile Tech's on here. He's got some, I'm sure, good answers. You should check out his channel too. If you're interested, Sneed can drop it in the comments. You can find him in the comments. He has all great information. D. Doyle says, dang, you got a big jump of subscribers. Yeah, we jumped real big over the weekend. We got some coverage in some news, like local news stations across the country. And now we have double the subscribers that we did last week, which is really exciting for me and how the channel is going. I'm excited for it to grow. I'm kind of changing the tone. I'm changing the voice a little bit. So I'm excited for everybody to hop on and, join along in the ride with me. So the first thing I wanted to go over, just kind of not the most exciting thing, but still somewhat exciting. And I think it's a great tool, even if you're not an AT&T customer. Let me share my screen. They just have a new comparison tool for if you're looking for a new cell phone or you just want to compare different things. So this is their old comparison tool. Super outdated, not very easy or pretty to read, but what you could do is, just select a phone that you wanted to compare or a watch or something like that. And it would pop up like it would a normal phone comparison tool, but then you click into it and it goes into separate things. Blah, gross, don't love it. Now their new tool, much more helpful. I'm going to close out of these real quick. But basically all you do is just add the device you want. We'll do an Apple phone. We'll do the 12 Pro. And then we'll do a Samsung phone. We'll do the S20 Ultra. And then we'll do like a Google phone. Why not? Since it's just the next one down. We'll do the Pixel 4a 5G. But basically, if you're deciding between any phones, this is a great tool that kind of lines them all up for you, shows you the prices, shows you the cost. I think for AT&T, it'll show you the plans if my internet wants to work. Let's see. I'll check the comments while this loads. Baby Yoda said, Sherry, it was fun to see you on Sneed's live stream the other night. Yeah, that was fun. I didn't expect that to happen. I just got a random invite, clicked into it, thought I was going to be watching a podcast, ended up on it. We all ended up wearing tin hats. It was great. Did I watch the gaming awards for Twitch on YouTube? I did not. Maybe I need to, though. Tony asks, what is the best major provider for 5G in Plano, Texas? You know what, Tony? I'm going to drop a link and you can find that for yourself on our website. whistleout.com/cellphones. If you want to type in your address into our search bar at this link I'm sending in the chat right now, you press search, and in the top right corner after you press search, you can, I'm going to stop sharing this screen until it loads. In the top right corner when you're searching for coverage, Tony, you can click map, and it will show you a map of your city, and you can switch between carriers like AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile, and it will show you which has the most coverage. So I hope that helps you. Baby Yoda. Sherry is very knowledgeable, and I love her channel. Thank you. Thank you. Dennis Campbell, you didn't miss much. I'm just going over the new tool that AT&T has for comparing phones, but my internet's not loading. So I don't know if I'll be able to really do that, but I'll drop the link in there and you guys can check it out if you want. It's a really straightforward UX, and I think it's helpful for anybody looking to compare devices, not just people on AT&T, even though I am on AT&T. So there's that. Okay. I had to exit out of that comparison tool, so I guess I can't even show you guys, but you should check it out. I dropped the link in the chat, and I'll drop it in the description too for people rewatching it. But let's get to like a little bit more fun stuff. What are your guys' predictions for 2021 in terms of telecommunication? I have a video coming out next week that I have like 10 predictions about foldable phones, about carriers, but I'm curious if you guys have any predictions about what will happen in 2021. If not, then I guess we can just all wait for my video and you guys can all watch it and it will get thousands of views. Adam Tajar says, AT&T left a bad taste in my mouth. DirecTV is enough. Finally got rid of them. Walls Blanc, have I thought about starting my own podcast? Like a Whistle Out podcast? I haven't. Currently, it's me managing the channel, and this live stream is as close as I get to a podcast every week. I think I'd need at least one more person to do a podcast with because it's hard to like riff by myself. I need to like play off somebody else. Sneed says 5G continues to be bungus except for millimeter wave. I'm not even, what do you mean by bungus? Is that a positive thing or a bad thing? I don't know if I've ever heard that word. Bungus. HBO Max will surpass 100 million users in 2021. That would be beating out a lot of different streaming services. But considering HBO Max now has, I don't know what they call it, the simultaneous movie theater release, I think that would be a really big draw for lots of people. Tim Ball says, I'm going to see a lot more N41 rollout, and T-Mobile will take the lead in 5G in 2021. Interesting. Okay, I could potentially see T-Mobile taking the lead. They're in the lead right now, technically, with their 600 megahertz spectrum, but that spectrum is not that fast. I think it's glorified 4G. So do you want to be the best? Do you want to have the most coverage if it's not the fastest? I don't know. I think it's a toss-up. I think T-Mobile really needs to figure out how to get faster 5G. I would love to see AT&T roll out more millimeter wave, and I would love to see Verizon roll out more. But I don't think I'm a fan of T-Mobile winning out, but we'll see. Sherry should be the AT&T spokesperson and replace Lily. I just found out that who Lily was like last week, and if I ever leave Whistle Out, I'll be hitting up AT&T. Band 71 isn't 5G. Is that what we're talking with T-Mobile? Yeah. What is AT&T 5GE? Is it just LTE? Yeah, it's like 4G plus. It's just another name they've been using. I think technically it might be a little different, but the speeds don't really differ. And you don't need a 5G phone to access 5GE. You can just have a LTE capable phone and will access 5GE. Did I go out and test more AT&T millimeter wave yet? Asks Moose. I didn't test more, but I tested 8 locations, and I'm editing that video right now, actually. So that should be out Wednesday. I drove like 100 miles round trip to test out millimeter wave I live in the north part of San Diego County, and I drove all the way to like the border of San Diego, testing out millimeter wave, and it was fast. You can see how fast it was. I posted some screenshots and some previews on my Twitter account at Rick's Sherry. I think I have that in a banner somewhere. I can put that out there. Yeah, here you go. Here's all of our info for our social media stuff, except my Twitter, which is at Rick's Sherry. Am I in Oceanside? Maybe. I'm not gonna say yes or no because you don't need to know where I live, but I'm in North County, San Diego. Let's see. T-Mobile needs more millimeter wave holdings for true transformational yes, I agree, Adam Tajar. I agree. Loner Almighty asked how I'm doing. I'm doing great. And you guys are all here with me, enjoying my live stream. Have you guys all applied for the dream job yet? If you haven't, you still have a week, and you should. Because you not only get a chance at winning the PlayStation 5 and $1,000, we're also giving away an iPhone and a few cell phone plans from Mint Mobile and Visible Mobile. Would I recommend a Samsung Galaxy S10 in 2020? Sure. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad phone. I think it's a great phone to have still, and if you don't want to pay a ridiculous amount of money, going with an older version of a great phone is still an awesome option. I think getting the newest phone every year is a little overrated. In fact, I try and have my phones for like 2.5 years, just to get my money's worth out of it. Ooh, Jim Green has a good prediction. Starlink will come out with their own phone. That would be cool. That would be really cool. First, Starlink has to get up and running widely before they can offer a cell phone service, though. Unless there's information on Starlink that I've missed, which is possible. Because I've been hyper-focused on learning more about spectrums and 5G and getting up to date on all that stuff. Matt Cameron, thanks for the content. Thanks for watching, Matt. Oh, Dennis, you're getting that phone for your mom for Christmas. That's a good option. I think that's going to be a great phone if she likes Samsungs. Now, if she likes iPhones like me, don't get her that one. Get her an iPhone. Let's see if I can get my screen to load yet. Matthew Dunn says Apple will announce plans to create its own network. That would be wild. I can't say I agree with that, but if that did happen, that would change the game for sure. I guess they've gotten into every other corner of the world. They have their own credit card now. They have headphones, cell phones. They have everything. I can't imagine why they wouldn't try and break into a network. We need to get her on Periscope with Sneed. Sneed, the people are asking. We need to give them what they want. Moose is asking me what were my thoughts on the millimeter wave experience. I thought it was really cool. One thing that I kind of go over in my video is that's coming out Wednesday in that episode. The very first spot I stopped at was basically the Qualcomm campus in Mira Mesa, and I thought it was wild that there were 3 nodes right across from Qualcomm. It was just kind of surreal. I'm like, I'm at Qualcomm's campus and I'm testing out 5G plus, and I'm getting 1,200 megabits per second, and it was pretty wild. But I really enjoyed it. I want more though. I had to go really far south where I am. I wish there was more millimeter wave in all of San Diego County, not just in like 30 square miles that it's located right now. Thanks for the question, Moose. Let's see, doing a video of the 14.3 update that we all received. That's a good idea. I haven't gotten too much into cell phone reviews, but if y'all want cell phone reviews and stuff like that instead of just like network content, I can definitely create more cell phone specific content. Apple wouldn't create their own network. They don't have any spectrum holdings. They would be an MVNO at best. That's a good point, Adam. Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe they partner with one of the major carriers to be an MVNO. I can't see them partnering with anyone, though. They're super, independent. Maybe Verizon, I guess, since Verizon basically spent a ridiculous amount of money for the Apple event in October. Maybe they could partner with Verizon. Who knows? Can you post the link to check 5G coverage, please? Yeah, let me get you guys that link. So basically at Whistle Out, you can check coverage for all the cell phone carriers in all the states. And then you can also check if you're ever looking to switch internet plans, you can see what internet providers are in your area too. So what I'm dropping you in the chat right now, everybody, is a page on whistleout.com, and you can do a coverage check. So it's on the right-hand side of the screen. You just enter your street address, and then the map will show you. You press search, and then you go to the top right corner. Actually, why don't I just show you guys how to do it right now? Okay, let me get in an address here. Let's do, we'll do Gaslamp District, San Diego. Or San Antonio, why not? Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so this is the link I just dropped in the chat to check coverage, because everybody's asking about the coverage. Now, the one thing I will say is we get this coverage information directly from the carriers every 3 months. So every 3 months, wherever coverage changes, wherever it grows, we update that with zip code information that we get for this map that I'm about to show you guys. So whistleout.com/cellphones, I dropped it in the chat. You type in whatever address you are. I'm doing Texas because why not? So then you go to search 40 carriers. Maybe I need to close some of my tabs. Okay, so then you come up to a screen with lots of different cell phone plan options. We don't want to look at cell phone plan options right now because it's a lot. So we're going to go to the map in the top right corner over here. You click map, brings you down to the bottom of the screen. Click to activate interactive map. So this is a random city in Texas. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see. Let me close this ad. But down here, you can switch between carriers. AT&T, as you can see, has full coverage. I'm going to unclick 3G because who gives a bleep about 3G? Not me. So I'm unclicking 3G, and it looks like they have good coverage in this city for 4G and 5G. If we just want to check 5G coverage for AT&T in this San Antonio suburb, then we unclick 4G, and this is where 5G is for this area. Now I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see the whole country now for 5G for AT&T. So according to AT&T and the zip code information we get from them, this is all where 5G is. Now, if we want to see 4G, this is where all of AT&T's 4G is, and then we can switch to T-Mobile as well to try this out. And then basically you can just do this with your own addresses. If people want me to check, your cities, I guess I can do that for you for the few minutes we have. But I'm going to run through these comments real quick because you guys are blowing up this chat and I'm loving it. How do Apple would create a network? Okay. What, Harrison Davey, you're asking what other carriers have kids plans? I think technically Verizon is the only carrier that has a dedicated kids plan, and I don't even highly recommend that plan. I think it's a little overpriced for what it offers. I think you can buy cheaper apps or buy cheaper services and buy a cheaper cell phone plan and install software on your child's phone to do exactly what the Verizon kids plan offers. You don't need the Verizon kids plan. But if you're on Verizon and you want that, go for it. It is a great option. Let's see. Sherry, if you didn't know, Visible got 5G access now on the new iPhone 12 lineup today. Oh, I did not know that yet, Baby Yoda. I know they had said keep your eyes out. Visible is going to offer 5G soon, but they hadn't officially done it yet, so that's cool to know. If Starlink could get up and running You'd not need cellular coverage. You could just be on Wi-Fi always. Yeah, that's true. That's the exciting thing about Starlink. I'm really stoked to see when to use it when it's finally up and running. But I don't think it'll ever get down to me. They're like finding people at like the top of the country right now, right? And in Canada. So I think it's going to be a second before we can all test it out. Moose says too many simps, man. Thanks for keeping my comment, my chat section legit, you guys. I appreciate you. Sneed, if you mod me, Sherry, I'll get the Sims out of here. I might have to do that next time, you guys. Thanks for the help. Des Moines, Iowa. So you want me to check out Des Moines, Iowa? Let me see if I can zoom into Des Moines. I don't even know where Des Moines is. I don't know my Iowa geography, but we can just look at Iowa in general. It's right there. Des Moines, Iowa, AT&T 5G. It looks like Iowa's fully covered with 5G coverage, Dennis. So you should be good to go if you're really intrigued to use AT&T 5G in Iowa. Robert Montoya, let's see. Adam Tajar, that's a pretty cool resource with the map. Yeah, we love this map. And like I said, it's updated every 3 months, so this is as good as it's going to get. And with every carrier saying they're the best and we have the most coverage, it's like, okay, but who really does? And this puts it into perspective. Like you can see exactly who has the most coverage. Okay. Matthew Dunn, this is an interesting question. Does America wake up in the morning knowing Canada is awesome, or I can't say it's my first thought in the mornings, Matthew, but there are some moments where I wish I could just ditch America and run for Canada every once in a while. That's for sure. Mark Smith, you want to know coverage for Southeast Iowa. Yeah, let me see if I can zoom into Southeast Iowa for you, sir. What carrier do you want? AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile? Iowa. Okay, we're in Southeast Iowa. I don't know what carrier you wanted, but here we got Southeast Iowa down here. Looks like it's decent 5G coverage. If we put 4G, it's full. I wonder if these areas, I'm not familiar with the area. I wonder if people just don't live out here, so that's why there's not coverage out there. Matt Cameron, who's on pace to have the most coverage bandwidth in the next 5 years? I think that depends on who wins this C-band auction or who wins the most of the spectrum in this auction, which I think will be going for the next year. And I think money's on Verizon to win that auction. So I think Verizon's probably going to keep pulling ahead with coverage, and they will continue to be the king of coverage, and they will continue to be expensive. Adam Tajar says, I've heard Canada's wireless plans are trash, though. They don't even offer unlimited, apparently. Yeah, Canada's wireless industry is a little complicated, much more complicated than it is here, and a lot more expensive. It's definitely, when their elections come around in Canada, it's always a big topic of conversation. Let's see. AT&T has better low band than T-Mobile. T-Mobile. Everyone's loving T-Mobile. Dang. You guys, this chat has been blowing up. I appreciate the support and the that you're just watching and commenting and interacting with me. This has been awesome. I think I might head out soon, though. I'm nearing my 30-minute mark, so unless there's any last-minute questions, any last-minute requests, you can let me know. Oh, God. Okay, Sherry on the skydive, will you be testing? Okay, so I have tried to go on a skydive to do a speed test. What will likely end up happening is I will be using my AT&T iPhone 12 Pro. to do the speed test. I don't know as I'm falling if I'm gonna be getting like 5G, 5G, or 4G. So I can't actually say what I'll be testing. I'm gonna keep the options open on my phone. I'm not gonna use only LTE or only 4G or 5G. I'm just gonna say whatever works best, and we'll just do the speed test then. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, you'll see the details more, Maverick, when I actually do the skydive and make a video. But for now, you guys can just be excited that I'm probably going skydiving. Let's see. We had to share your channel, Sherry. We're trying to get your channel booming. Thank you. I share away. It makes me stoked to hear that. Geo Shadrick, I have a 5G phone, all Cricket, but no 5G coverage. Yeah, that's a bummer. Maybe you should switch carriers. Or maybe you just don't have 5G in your area. Mark Smith, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah if I have any Jewish people out here watching. Let's see. Okay, guys. I'm gonna count down and bounce out. Although this has been a lovely live stream and I'm appreciative of it. You know what I'll do actually, just in case, although you guys are probably all already applied, but I'll drop the gamer dream job in here one more time. I'd hate for anybody to miss out on that. $1,000, a PlayStation 5. Come on. Come on. Who doesn't want it? Or a free iPhone 12. Everybody wants a chance at this. So I dropped that in the chat just one more time. Again, I go live every Monday around 3. I try to. Next week, I'll be going live Monday and Tuesday because Monday is the last day of applications and Tuesday is the official live stream for the winner for the gamer dream job. And I'll be announcing who wins the PlayStation, who wins the iPhone 12, and who wins the cell phone plans on next Tuesday. So I'll see you guys next Monday and Tuesday. But for now, keep your eye out for a millimeter wave AT&T speed test, and also keep your eye out for a 2020 year in review where I kind of went over the top 5 things I thought were most important this year in telecommunication. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.